Alright, starting to get bored down here, kid. You gonna hurry up and do that spin dash thing, or are you just trolling?
Huh? Oh, of course. Yeah, I was just, preparing myself. It's... Okay, I can do it. Oh, no, no. You know, you didn't need to laugh.
I'm sorry. That was just hilarious, kid. Here, let me help you out.
That was embarrassing.
Don't worry, man. That was just a little funny. Come on. Don't look so beat up about it. You know, my Uncle Chuck, he had a pretty good saying for this kind of thing.
You did?
Yeah, but not his exact thing, but I'd say it's somewhere similar. Want to hear about it?
Whatever makes you feel better after eating dirt. What do you say?
Starting anything is easy. The hard part is executing it.
Huh?
It's intentionally vague. The point is, you can't just give up because you hit the bottom.
I guess. So, what am I supposed to do?
You try it again. All because you failed once doesn't mean you'll fail all the time.
Again?
Again and again, yeah.
What if I don't know how to do the spin dash thing? Like I said I did.
You just keep doing it until you know how to.
Yeah.
You know, if it's bothering you that much, you don't have to teach me. We can just get in my plane, leave, go home, pretend this never happened. It'd be like you never had to try. Then what would be the point? Making points isn't really my thing.
Right. Okay.
Oh, you taking it one more try?
Not just one try. I'm gonna do it again. I'll keep going until I get it right. I'll do it over and over again. Over and over again. Wait. Today's the day. Today's the day. I still have the water closet now. But after that, then today's the day. Oh, he's sleeping. I should probably be quiet. Silver, wake up. What? Is something on fire? What's going on? Nope. Oh, okay. Why am I awake right now? Oh. Well, easy. Today's the day. Today's the day? The day for what? The day you become a hero, my friend. Oh, right, that. I forgot we talked about that yesterday. You know, it feels like it's been a month. Like, at least. Nope, it was literally last night. Anyway, you have any plans? Sleeping. Oh, perfect. Sleeping's useless. I never needed it. I mean, as you can tell, it's barely affected me. Maybe we should reschedule for when we have, like, 8 hours of sleep. At least. Silver, I'm too tired for you to slumber. Now, come on. We're burning daylight. Daylight? It's not even daytime. How long have you been asleep today? I don't know. It's already nighttime. Well, we've already burned enough daylight. Come on. And besides, what's the point of doing anything if you're just gonna sleep all the time? Well, that's a convincing argument. Let's get to it. You know, where are we going? I asked you yesterday, and you haven't responded for me to like a solid 12 hours, I think. Oh, that only happened because I was suffering like a mini heart attack. Anyway, as Sonic himself would put it, we need to get back to basics, considering how inexperienced we are from how long we've just been, how long it's been since. We sorry about that. We need to. What was I saying? You were saying we are inexperienced? Right. What I'm trying to say is we need to find a lowlife. Somebody with no experience similar to us, as I was trying to say before I was interrupted. And I know the perfect place for that. The most degenerate place I could possibly think of. Oh, okay. What place would that be? You're gonna tell me this time, right? Oh, the grocery store. I forgot how much you don't like the grocery store. You know, Tails, we should really work on your communication skills. I mean, if I had like a better mind, I probably wouldn't have followed you here. I guess, but you did anyway. Oh, yeah, but that's not the point. That's just because I have FOMO. Anyone else wouldn't follow you here. You gotta say where you're going before you start just walking there. What's FOMO? Fear of missing out. Oh. You know, I thought that was some kind of new slang. Slang? Slang for what? You know. Homo sapien. Tails? I'm a hedgehog. I mean, there's always the other one. So why are we at a grocery store anyway? Silver, I shouldn't have to explain myself here. I mean, look around. There's unwatched children, people with no restraints. Woo! Get pranked! Freaks, people who resort to violence. Alright. Crazy people. I'm pretty sure this one's a witch. Offensive people. This guy, who's probably the worst one here. What's wrong with him? Silver, look. He's not wearing shoes. In a grocery store. That is so disgusting. Come on. Oh no, that one, it's not inherently illegal. I wouldn't really call any of these people villains. Maybe just poor. Look, Silver, look, this one's the worst of them all. I mean, that guy right there is literally scalping. Like, that one right there, that one's gotta be a crime. Come on. There's a weird amount of Pokemon cards. I'll give him that. He's literally robbing childhoods right there. We gotta do something about that. I don't know, Tails. At least he's buying it. Is this really the kind of person you want to beat up then? Fine, I'll admit, none of these people are inherently criminals or bad people, even though they're... You gotta admit they're at least degenerates, right? Oh, maybe the guy with no shoes on. He is starting to weird me out a little. I just don't... I mean, if you think this is the best place, then might as well. Yeah, I figured this would be the best place to find a level 3 baddie. Level 3 baddie. Yeah. There's levels to this? Yeah. But, what do the levels mean? You don't know what the power system is? I don't know. I'm not usually out much. Whenever I'm out, I usually just go out for my job or the necessities. I don't really get invited places. Okay. You know, since you're from an apocalyptic timeline, I'll only explain this once and then never again. So pay attention. Oh, should I grab a pen and paper? The power scaling system was a system created back in the tournament days. It was basically used to, well, as I stated before, to power scale people. 1 being the weakest, 10 being the highest. Well, technically 9, but 10 wasn't created yet. Essentially, the levels mean how strong you are. Level 1 was basically made for like babies or, you know, people who can't really do much. 2 is being below average. 3 is basically the normal tier. Most people refer to this tier as the street tier. 4, you're thinking neighborhoods. 5, you get a little bigger. Think like towns. 6, city. 7, country. 8, planetary. And then by the time you get to 9, well, you're basically fighting a god. Oh, okay. I think I have a basic understanding. Kinda. Where does that put us? Well, take into account everything we've been through and how long it's been since me and you have really done anything, I'd say 2 to 3. 2 to 3? I'm at least a 6. Have you forgotten about my psychokinetic powers? I did account for those. Yeah, I think a good estimate would probably be 3. I could literally go toe-to-toe with Sonic and Shadow. Why would I be a level 3? Silver, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've ever seen you win a fight. I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. Okay? Okay, fine. Maybe you have a point. Okay, I'm okay. So, is there... You said something about a level 10. What's that about? Well, Sonic in his prime was a 9. And besides, we've only really encountered one level 10 ever. And even then, I doubt we'd ever have to worry about something like that. A level 10 is basically a multiversal threat. There's no way we'd ever come across something like that. Alright. In the grand scheme of things, power scaling doesn't really mean much, especially when it comes down to a fight. There's other factors to play, but it's always important to have that kind of thing in the back of your mind, because you never want to be a level 3 fighting a level 8 or something. That, I don't think that would go well. Now, do you understand anything I've just told you? Barely. Close enough. Hey, so, speaking of opponents, you mentioned about us finding some kind of criminal here, but, considering how late it is, and also, it seems pretty quiet. Well, yeah, Silver, it's not like someone's gonna run in and yell, "I'm a criminal," and then rob the place. It'll probably take a while. I mean, this thing was never instant, you know? Okay. So, how long would we have to wait for? I don't know. Aha! I'm a criminal and I'm robbing the place! Yoink! Oh no! I don't know what he stole, but he's stealing something! Somebody stop that bad guy! Oh, there's one right there. I love stealing from the poor and giving it to myself! Whoa there. Looks like I arrived just in time. What the? Hello there. Holy shit, is that the president? Oh, hell no, I'd have better luck robbing a museum. Just another day in office. Oh, well, there goes the bad guy. Now what? Why is he wearing that? Wearing what? Is there something wrong with his outfit? Oh, yeah, it's classic. Does that mean something? It doesn't matter. Out of all people show up, why would it be? Oh, well, look who it is. Long time no see. I'd prefer if we kept it that way. Quite the sense of humor, boy. How long has it been? 2 years? You look like you kept yourself busy. Yeah. I've been really busy. I'm also here. Well, would you look at that? I guess we're both a couple busy eggs, huh? Well, one of us more busy than the others. You see, I've been busy getting elected into office. Yes, Miles. As you can... Don't call me Miles. Anyway, the public loves me now. I'm reformed. I'm a changed man. Within these 2 years, ever since that hedgehog perished. It was a shame what happened to him. You know, if I wasn't locked up, I would have attended that funeral. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I doubt anyone would have let you in there anyway. Well, regardless, I finally achieved my dream of conquering the world. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I'm only a president. After all, the power is to the people. So, I've been meaning to ask if you would kindly let me. How does a prisoner become a president? I doubt they let that happen. Oh, well, you see, that's quite simple, actually. Being a prisoner is merely just a smudge in an otherwise perfect resume. When you're as smart as myself, a prison sentence is merely just a detention slip on an otherwise perfect permanent record. Wouldn't you two agree? Well, the idea of redemption is pretty nice. He only won because the other candidate was a girl. Oh, that one. Well, if you choose to be ignorant and believe something like that, then sure. But in reality, the voters chose me because they believe in my values. What are my values, may ask? Nobody asks that. To make our society great again. Or great as it will be. Right under the Eggman Empire. Ooh, the Empire of the People. Sorry, I'm still workshopping the name, but I think it's coming along nicely. What do you guys think?
I personally think, what the hell are you doing here?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, what are you doing here? Specifically in this grocery store. At this time of night. At this specific hour. I'm pretty sure those mean the same thing. Shut up, Silver.
Please. It's only for good intentions. I'm merely here to greet the public. Have them believe I'm as morally sound as they voted for. Because I am. Oh, that's pretty nice, Dr. President.
Uh-huh. You expect us to really believe that?
Oh, yeah. As if we believe it that easily. Alright, you got me. I'm here for the papayas.
What?
This place, this specific Oshmart, they have good papayas. What's a papaya? Well, it's a fruit. Orange, sometimes green. It has like seeds all inside it. They're good. Okay. Never heard of it.
I'm sorry. You go to the fruit aisle of a grocery store. You look at all the options. You see the apples, the bananas, the oranges, the watermelons, and you're picking papayas?
Absolutely.
What?
They're good.
I guess.
You know what a papaya is, right?
Yeah, I know what a papaya is. You literally just described it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody eat a papaya. Don't look at me. I've just found out what these are today. Oh, is it like a mango?
No. It's a melon. Huh? You just like eat them. Sometimes with a spoon.
Like a damn grapefruit?
So, when you're eating a papaya, do you scoop out the seed? No. You eat those. See, they're a little spicy, but man, they add a bit of flavor. I'll tell you that. It's a nice kick. Oh, you should be careful whenever you eat a papaya. You gotta make sure it's ripe. Or if you eat too many. If you eat too many, it'll burst your stomach open.
Hold on. Papayas can kill you? They're deadly?
Yeah, the latex fluid that leaks off of them when they're not ripe, they can rip open your stomach lining. It's pretty gross.
Oh. What? Why would you eat these things?
I mean, I eat them like apple. Hey, well, you know what? You guys don't have a right to judge me when I eat my fruits, okay?
I'm not judging you that you just eat papayas on their own. I'm judging you that you go to the grocery store and then you just only get papayas and then you leave. And then you apparently eat them like apples. I'm trying to understand where you could find a papaya. Or why would you eat them? Because apparently they can kill you from what you say.
Listen, don't knock it till you try it. It's finger looking good.
Ew, no. I'm knocking this one. No, papayas are kind of a fun word to say.
You know, I just thought about it. We should never talk about this fruit ever again. Come on, Silver, let's get out of here. Oh, okay. Well, by the way, they grow in trees. Like cashews. And And they're not mango. Silver! Oh, right, sorry, I'm coming. Believe this shit. Can you believe him? All this time and he's... Who does he think he is? Yeah. I can't believe Osh is still selling bottled air. Oh, wait, hold on. The discount. What? What? No, Silver, this is obviously a scam. Don't buy that. I meant Eggman. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, are you really that surprised? It's Eggman we're talking about. I mean, no, not entirely. It's just... Can you really believe that even someone like Eggman could just be redeemed? I mean, even if the only evidence is that he says so. I mean, the idea of redemption's nice. It's just... It's really hard to tell with these kind of things, you know? Not really an opinion, Silver. Well, he did get out of prison for good behavior, if that means anything.
And it's at a discount?
So...
Today's my lucky...
He did? I think so. I'm not really too sure how prison sentencing really works. He's planning something. I don't know what, but he's definitely planning something. What could he be planning? I mean, he's already president. And besides, the law on banning all superpowers isn't that bad. Yeah, there's no problems if you just don't think about it. I mean, the law itself restricts people unless they submit to them. It's classic propaganda. All it is just them pushing and pushing their agenda until eventually everyone just gets used to the idea of people in power pushing them down. Guess I've never really thought about it like that. Of course you haven't, because he paints himself in such a good light that you wouldn't notice. I mean, first he starts out with a law that will quote-unquote help society. At first it seems nice, and then it goes more and more and more into selfish needs. He restricts people more and more. Eventually, they just get used to it, and next thing you know, someone's gonna get roboticized in the streets, and literally nobody's gonna bat an eye. Because, again, they're just so desensitized to it all. Gotcha. I see how that could be a problem. So, what do you want to do? Get into politics? Neither of us have the money for that. No, absolutely not. I'm just thinking we could do what Sonic did. Beat up bad guys until we eventually work our way up. Is that what Sonic does? Well, not exactly, but the basics have to come from somewhere, so... Yeah, okay. So we just wait until a bad guy comes? Yep. Okay. You didn't think about how long this would take, did you? No, I didn't. Mate, why don't you go ahead and give me all them dollar dues and that there cash register of yours before I decide to be better off? Past tense. Past tense? Sir, are you robbing me? Yeah, I know. It's a little out of character, I'll admit. However, I have a pretty good counter argument to why you should give me all that cash. Well then, ain't it be my lucky day? Looks like we've come to an understanding. Sir, you can't kill me. I'm the only one who knows how to unlock the safe. You have a point there, I'll admit. Clever little beaver. However, you can't say the same about everyone else in the store, can you? Wouldn't be so nice for the entirety of your store over there ended up being a hostage situation. Wouldn't really look good for your customer morale, now would it? Oh, and don't try to scream or call for help. A buddy of mine outside rigged the entire place of explosives. any attempt to, well, flee this situation, let's just say your money won't be the only victim in progress. So, what do you say? Spare a couple customers' lives just for a couple of dollars? Be a delight and pick quickly. I have quite the itchy trigger finger. So, what you're saying is, you'll kill a bunch of customers, but I get to keep my money? Where's the downside? Show what? Perfect!
Silver, get up.
What's going on?
There's somebody robbing the store. Isn't this great?
You're happy that someone's robbing the store?
Yeah. Because now we have some bad guy to actually fight. And even better, it's Fang, the perfect person to start out with. Or it might be Neck. The point is, he's the perfect person in Sonic's Rogues Gallery we can start off with.
Okay, I'm awake. What's the plan?
Here's what I'm thinking. You can use your telekinetic powers.
Can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I mean, it's illegal to use our powers. Like, I get that we're supposed to be vigilantes, but the president's, like, right over there. I'm not trying to get arrested for this, Tails.
Shit! I didn't think about that. Of course. Okay, looks like we're gonna need a plan B.
Unless you think the president would be appreciative of us saving him.
Yeah, that's too optimistic, even for me.
Okay, I have a plan. Two of us blindsided him and jumped him.
He'd shoot us.
Wow. That was weird.
I mean, he doesn't use real bullets, but being shot by those, it'd be really embarrassing. I'll tell you that.
Oh, he can shoot that fast?
Oh, yeah. How else would he be a Sonic villain if he couldn't? Don't worry, though. I have a better plan. Plan C. You'll come out as a distraction.
Ha! I'm so distracting, baby. Oh, I am so distracted right now.
Then I come in and disarm him before he can do any real harm.
And then he shoots you.
Okay. The plan's a little flawed. I can admit that.
No disrespect, but if you're gonna run out there and try to sneak his gun, you probably wouldn't be too inconspicuous. Just saying. The space between the aisle and the cash register isn't really too concealing.
Yeah, I see the point. Okay.
Okay, I have a plan D.
All right. I'm all ears.
If we used our words.
Not the Weasel.
What the?
You don't have to do this. You don't have to be the bad guy. Leave the Oshmart guy alone.
You're right. You're right. I don't have to be the bad guy.
Silver, he's robbing a grocery store. Why would he care?
D, my mother. She's sick.
What?
My mama. She has a sickness. A sickness that only money can buy. Money from this specific Oshmart, no other Oshmart in particular. You see, she's had this sickness ever since I was a child, and it's been my duty to take care of her. Yes, you see, my mother, who's been bedridden because how sick she is. I've been taking care of her, and we just don't have the money for it.
Hold on. I'm starting to lose track.
And I've been robbing this grocery store for my daddy as well. Yes, Papa. You see, Papa is also very sick. A very, 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 very real sickness. Different from my mother, even though they're happily divorced. You see, I have also simultaneously taken care of my father and my mother while they were both sick in bed, but at different...
Hold on. Time out.
Why is Fang's dad Grimace? What do you mean? That's Grimace. From the freaking McDonald's commercials. No, that's Fang's dad. No, it is not. That's literally... Why is that Fang's dad? What are you talking about? That's Fang's dad. That's literally his legal name. Why would his legal name be Fang's dad? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, fine, I'll change it. I was actually lying about all of that. You see, I was taking care of my mother, who was an orphan at the orphanage, and then my sister, who's also at the orphanage, because she runs the orphanage.
Wait, hold on. How did you take care of your mother at the orphanage?
Shut up. And then and then my sister, she got sick, and I was... taking care of her like a good...
Gaia, stop. How much fucking backstory does this guy need, Silver?
I don't know. Don't go judging this guy's life. Maybe he just really misunderstood. Misunderstood? He's holding a guy at gunpoint. What's part of that is to misunderstand? I mean, if he's robbing a grocery store like this, it's gotta be for a reason.
Yeah, for money. Because he's greedy. I mean, I can understand some things don't need to be black and white, but this one's obviously black and white, Silver.
I'm just saying you can't assume these things, Tails. Something going on in someone else's life. I'm not assuming much, but I'm pretty sure I can assume his mother is not an orphan dying of some kind of random-ass sickness. That doesn't make any sense. You know, just stop. This plan's awful. This is agony. This is actual agony. Let's move on. Fine. Whatever. So you didn't like that plan. Fine. Maybe we can do a different kind of convincing.
Like what?
He does kind of give off like a, you know, kind of a homosexual vibe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he kind of does. I mean, most people I meet are bisexual anyway, so what's your point?
Well, I mean, one of us could try to, you know...
Silver, I'm not having sex with Fang.
Whoa, hold on. Who said you do that?
No, stop. I'm cutting that one short. Ew.
What's going on? That was a pretty good plan.
Absolutely no way in hell that's happening. That was just borderlining on AO3, Silver, and you know it. Ugh. Now it's stuck in my head.
You're right. I could never be a top.
Whatever, moving on. Clearly we need to change of pace. We don't know what we're doing.
Alright, you have a point. We should probably think of something quick, though. I mean, now Osho's been at gunpoint for a while. Imagine his family back at home.
No, stop. I'm tired of these flashbacks. What's going on with you, man? What's up with you today?
I don't know. This is the first time we've really done anything in like 2 years. Like, hero-wise. I'm a little anxious.
This is ridiculous. Come on. You know what? I think I know what we need. We need to figure out what Sonic would do, and then we can work from there. So, here's what I think.
Hey, bang! I'm sorry, that was a force of habit. I didn't... Hey, Fang! Fleet, you're supposed to be dead! That's not Danny! Oh, okay. Woo! Ow! Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog! You're so cool! You know, Tails, I've known Sonic long enough to know that would not actually happen. Now this, I believe, is what would happen. Hey! Grimace the Hunter! What? Hey! That's not even a good one-liner! I am the wind! Comes a reference! That doesn't mean anything. You just got speed blitzed. Wow, Sonic, you just caused unnecessary damage. What the heck, man?
That's slander.
I mean, you gotta admit, he was kind of like that.
Oh, no, he wasn't. I don't think I've ever heard Sonic say any of those things ever.
I don't know, Tails. That was just the kind of person Sonic what? Hello?
Who are you? Can you go away? Kinda in the middle of something here.
I hope you don't mind if I step in real quick and offer some advice.
We do mind. Who even are you?
You know, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation and decided I need to weigh in my voice here. Here's what I think Sonic would actually do. Hey, Fang! Huh? Sonic? That's right, Fang. I'm gonna 3D blast inside of you tonight. What does that mean? You know what that means, Fang. I'm feeling gay as shit tonight, and you're gonna help me. Oh. Okay. Yes!
Absolutely not. Why does everyone want to fuck this weasel for? I don't get.
Hold on, I didn't say. Wait. Hey, Fang! Monkey! I'm feeling romantic.
You're done. Leave. Get out of here. I don't want to hear another plan from you again. Get out. Okay. You know, I'm starting to see your point now, Tails. I was saying before whoever that was showed up, Sonic would act nothing like that in any of those scenarios. Especially that last one. That last one was weird. Well, I do agree with the last one, but you gotta admit, you kind of see Sonic with his road glasses colored kind of way. I forgot the right saying, but you know what I mean. Besides, if you think what I think was slander, then what you think was also slander. Because I doubt Sonic would just run in, stop Fang, and leave without saying any kind of one-liner. That doesn't feel like him at all. Well, firstly, I'm not really a one-liner kind of person. And secondly, it was an educated guess at most. Besides, what you did was mischaracterization. What I did was just a rough estimate. Rough estimate? What does that even mean? I don't even know what mischaracterization means. You're just throwing buzzwords at me.
What are you talking about? Buzzwords. Silver,
You're getting way too angry over this. Like, granted, maybe I didn't know Sonic as much as you did.
What the hell was all that noise?
You just
You stay.
I don't even know what media literacy
I'm gonna go
means.
Who in the Sam hell is yelling? I can't think over it. Shit. Fang's right behind me, isn't he? Now that's something Sonic would... You know... This is now really the time for the... Well, isn't this a sight for sore eyes? If it isn't Fleet Feet's sidekick, and... that guy. I'm sorry, have we met? I do not know who you are. I'm Silver the Hedgehog. Hi, I'm one of Sonic's friends too. Oh, okay, I'm Fang. Or Knack. Depends on the day, honestly. I can either be a hunter or a sniper. The point is, nice to meet you, I guess. Nice to meet you too. Anyway, where's I? Oh yeah, right. I'm gonna... Ain't a big surprise seeing you all by yourself. What's wrong? Not so strong without Fleet Feet around? He does call Sonic Fleet Feet? Yeah, I think he calls everyone by the nickname. Oh. It's a nice little quirk. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, it is seeing you again. I'm afraid our conversation got to cut short. Since I remember you in the past before, I'll let you go easy. I'll take you out quickly. And maybe the other guy too. I'm not too sure what your relationship with me there. We're roommates. I know I asked, but I don't really care. Say goodnight, double. Wrong, bitch! You can't sneak attack me now, huh? Prepare to get a beat down from the president himself. Come here! Ooh, that looks like it hurt. You know, probably could have just waited. Oh, damn! He beat an ass! I gotta gamble on this one! I guess normal human activities, such as violence, is occurring. What? Oh, shit! Where my phone at? Yeah! Kick his ass, Dr. President! Hell yeah, this is what I voted for! Woo! Wow, guys. It feels nice to be a part of something. Something this big. Where's my bottled air? If it isn't a brutal beatdown in the middle of the store to get everyone united, well. Do you think Fang's gonna be okay? Yeah, you know, he's been through worse. I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Hey, Tails? What is it? But I'm sorry for ruining your first mission. I know this meant a lot to you. Just, I can't help but feel underqualified, you know? Yeah, it's alright. It's only the first one, you know? No one ever gets it right the first time. The point is, we just have to be willing to do it again. So, are you willing to try again? If you're willing to let me, sure. Cool. Because I think we should get out of here. I'd rather not end up on the news tonight. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh, wait, you're already leaving.
I gotta try that again.
No!
No. They got him. They got my boy.
Was that Bark?
We're getting a phone call? Move, Fang. I never get the answer to these. Boop, 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 boop. Hello?
So, how did it go?
Well, Fang got his ass beat like a drum, bum by the President of the United States. What's that? Oh, it's not called the United States? Where do we live again? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right. But though it wasn't by Prower. Let me see.
What do you mean I think I was asking?
Yeah, we're kind of just in the hospital right now.
Oh, geez, Faye, okay?
Yeah. The doc said he'll be out of here in like a month or two. Then he's going straight to prison. Let's see.
Send him my regards.
Will do.
What else happened?
Well, during the scuffle, I think Tails and Silver left mad early. They dipped faster than I can get a chip into salsa. Yum, yum.
Well, that's inconvenience.
You're telling me? Why is it inconvenient?
It just means I'll have to give those heroes a bit more of a push than originally planned.
Oh, okay. And what do we do?
You just make sure Faye heals correctly. Leave the rest to me.
I'm not a doctor, though.
You know what I meant?
Okay.
Anyway. Soon enough, they'll be able to...
What? I thought we were done. Oh, don't look at me like that. She was gonna monologue, and that was gonna take forever. You know, some of us have places to be. I know it's rude to cut someone off mid-sentence, but like, come on. How important could one monologue